Ready?
Ready?
Hey everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Snitchin. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day. And we got some new equipment here, so you'll have to let us know how it sounds, but we feel very legit.
We got
Yeah.
new microphones and we feel, yeah, really legit.
For what, episode 10?
I think we're episode 10. Oh,
Yay.
this was another thing I heard this weekend. Actually, I meant to tell you, but apparently 90% of podcasts don't make it past episode 10.
Oh, really? Well, we're making it.
Oh, we are in the top 10% overachievers. I have no idea what the source for this is. We can't fact check this. I mean, this could be just fake news big time, but I'm choosing to believe it and believing that we're in the top 10%.
I believe that.
Yeah. What'd you get up to this weekend?
Yeah, my weekend was so boring that we went to the grocery store at 4 p.m. on Saturday, and you'd think it would be dead. It's not dead. That place is freaking popping at 4 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm like, who are all these people? I'm like embarrassed. I hate grocery shopping with a passion. It gives me so much anxiety. I feel like I'm in everyone's way and everything's too crowded and everyone's staring at me, telling me to move, and my kids are being too loud and running around and blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what happened on Saturday. It
Oh
was
no.
exactly my worst nightmare. But yeah, otherwise, pretty good weekend. We went to a playground on Sunday. We went to the library on Saturday morning, which is like one of my favorite places. How
Fun.
about you? What'd you do?
My weekend was good. So yeah, I was with Misha on Saturday. I babysat her daughter, Romy, who is so cute, 14 months. And let me tell you, your girl still got it. You know, by the end of those 4 hours, she was reaching for me.
Oh, I'm sure she loved you.
Oh my God, Michelle comes home. She's crawling over to me. She's loving me. We're best friends.
That's what
So
happens when you try so hard.
I try, I mean, try so
So
hard.
hard.
You say jump, I say how high? What do you need?
Do you want to bury me in the sand? Do you want to paint on me?
Yeah, truly, you want to pull my hair out? Doesn't matter. Sure, do what you want. I'll do it with a smile. But yeah, the rest of my weekend was good. Bobby came over, my dad came over yesterday, and we hung out on his boat, had a couple brews. We went and got some mussels. And then I went on a date, on my coffee date on
Oh,
Friday.
yeah.
It went really well. He was really cute. Uh,
Yay.
I know. So we're going out again on Friday.
Yay.
I know. So that'll be fun.
Wow, 4th of July.
I feel like it snuck up this year, don't you?
It always does because June like flies by.
Yeah.
Whoops, I just put my hand on the microphone.
Sorry, we're not totally used to our new equipment. But yeah, that's kind of what's new in my world.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
I have one other thing for pre story stuff. Okay, did you see the new documentary that's on Netflix called Poop Cruise? Have you seen this?
No,
Okay.
no.
It just came out, Brit. It's a 1 hour documentary about a carnival cruise. It was called the Carnival, oh, shoot, Triumph, I think was the name of the boat. You would have died, Brit. Basically,
Ugh.
on day 2 or 3 of the cruise, there's a fire in the electrical room. It burns through like all of the outlets or whatever. Point being, boat loses power entirely. Can't even
That's so
steer.
scary. Oh,
Right.
wait, can't steer?
Can't steer.
Holy
No.
shit.
It's just like floating in the open ocean. There's
And
no
and you're in pitch black.
pitch black. There's no cell phone reception.
Where was this? Like where were
It
they?
was between like Alabama and Mexico.
Oh, damn. That's
You,
scary.
this is the worst part. So I didn't realize this. You need electricity to power the toilets on a cruise. Did you know that? I mean,
No.
I didn't think about it. Right. But yeah,
Yeah.
so they literally said an announcement over the loudspeaker. They said if you have to go number one, then do it in the shower because there's a drain in the shower.
That's not that bad.
Number two, biohazard red bags and said
Ew, ew. And you had to poop in a bag?
poop in a bag and a red bag.
Did these people get their money back?
They did get their money back. But this
Good.
lasted for, I think, 3 or 4 days.
Oh, how?
But then get this. A boat. See, here we go, though. I'm spoiling the whole thing. Are you going to watch it?
Oh,
It's
that's
an
okay.
hour.
I don't want to watch something called a poop cruise. No.
Okay. So basically, well, just, if you like fast forward a minute or something, if you want to hear this, but there's nothing, I mean, the name of the thing is Poop Cruise. So like you get the gist.
Yeah.
So basically a boat comes and starts towing them because they were going to go to Mexico, but then the tide drifted the boat like 100 miles north of what they were planning. So then they decide, okay, we're going to go to Alabama, not Mexico. A boat comes and tugs them in. But the way that they described it is that as the tugboat starts tugging, it like changes the course, the direction of the ship. And all of a sudden it starts tilting a little bit. Well, guess what happens to all of that pee and feces
Oh God. Do I even
that's
want to know?
that's in the shower? It starts to spill onto the floor.
Oh, gross. Ew.
Literally, they said it was just sewage.
Oh, what year was this?
Um,
That is so gross. I mean, that's like why I don't like cruises. That's my worst fear.
so it's the Carnival Triumph disaster. Yep, it occurred in February 2013. Oh, and they said that like it was the Lord of the Flies. People literally got into like a scarcity mindset because they had to throw out a lot of food that went bad, that was perishable. And when they would give out food, there would be lines for like 2 hours, and people would hoard all the food that they could. And it was so hot in the rooms, they started pulling like their mattresses out onto the deck, and people were just like sleeping out on the deck. It
Oh my
was
God.
crazy.
That's mayhem.
No, it was crazy. They said they started to feel like, I mean, they felt like a prisoner. They couldn't escape this. Um,
Yeah, that's terrifying. That's why I wouldn't want to go on a cruise because I'd be like afraid I can't get off.
totally. So yeah, so they did get their money back. They got, I want to say like another free cruise, their money back, and
Oh,
then
good.
something else. So,
Even though, like, does any of them want to go on a cruise again?
so one of the people that was interviewed was a father-daughter duo. They say that they still cruise together.
Wow, weird. Cruise people are a different breed.
And
Agreed.
then, oh, I see a little person in the corner here, but I can't see his
Oh, do you want to
face.
say hi, Connor? Hold
Hello,
on,
sir.
he can't hear you. Can you hear now?
Can you hear me now? I see a head nod.
Okay.
He can hear me.
Why are you home today?
Yeah, what
Tell Auntie
happened?
Kristen why are you home? I hurt my foot.
You did? What happened to
You
your
fell
foot?
down the stairs, right? Just a
Bummer.
couple stairs. Do you have anything you want to tell us? What's your favorite thing? And what? I, I don't know.
We're going to ask Connor who his favorite hockey player is. I think I know who it is. Okay, you want me to
Do you
guess?
know?
Bobby Orr?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm trying to think. All right, I got a question for you, Connor. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? Zombie. Zombie one? That's Look What You
What
Made
you
Me
made
Do.
me do.
Connor was very much ready for a rep TV, but no dice, buddy. I
Connor, just like the rest of us, like all the Swifties, we were ready.
know. At least we can listen to it freely though, and not feel guilty.
Yeah. You're doing a good job speaking into your microphone. You know who has a microphone like this? Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that.
We're
I'm
just
not
like
doing that
Taylor.
all day with my
Yeah.
microphones. It's falling out. Okay. Why don't you go play? All
Connor, it
right.
was so
Goodbye.
fun seeing you.
Say bye.
Bye.
Trying to keep Connor occupied when he can't move is difficult.
Oh, girl, say less. We were wrapping up the cruise stuff. Yeah, I think there's people that are cruisers. I think there's non-cruisers. I'm firmly in the non-cruise camp. Reasons
Same.
for me, I would say I don't love all you can eat buffets.
Yeah. Usually like the food sucks and they only give you like the shit booze, like bottom shelf, everything.
Totally. Something about a cruise pool.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Gross.
grim. It's grim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grim.
When we went on that
Even
cruise,
pre-COVID.
oh girl, remember we saw me we were on this boat that was massive. They had one pool, and you just see for we I remember I like vividly remember being on the top deck, where obviously at the bar, and we looked down at the pool, and it's just packed to the brim. Like it almost looked like sardines in a can, and it was like I don't
Ew.
need to go near that body of water that's just had
Like
1,000
pasty
people
people. Yeah.
sick.
Gross.
Yeah. So But anyway, should we get into any other like pop culture news from the weekend?
Yeah, should we talk about the wedding that everyone is talking about?
Yeah. So we talked about it on Friday. Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez got married in the weekend, over the weekend in Venice. This was like the wedding of the century. My goodness, their guest list was crazy. Yeah, what'd you see? What'd you see? What'd you think?
I mean, definitely a lot of celebs. I think I saw, was it Saturday or something? Like part of it, they had a pajama party.
Yeah,
I feel like Jeff
unusual.
Bezos was a loser and is just trying to like live up his like loser, I don't know, loser
Yeah, Jeff
days.
Bezos, loser. Brilliant, but loser. But I don't hate the idea of going to a party until, 3, 4 a.m. in like silk pajamas.
True. Low key great move.
Low key, great move. Yeah, I saw a few headlines make their way after the wedding. One I saw, I think it was page 6, said that Tom Brady and Sydney Sweeney were seen dancing together.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Interesting.
Wait, so isn't she like engaged?
No, they broke off the engagement.
Oh, and then she was with everyone thought she was with Glenn Powell, right?
Yes. So Glenn Powell, Sydney Sweeney did the movie Anyone But You, I think is the name of it, 2 or 3 years ago. And everyone thought that because of their press tour, they were very flirty. They had a lot of chemistry. So people kept thinking that like they were together. Turns out she was engaged, but then they broke off the engagement earlier this year. And then that same like weekend, they said they addressed it publicly and said that it was just funny timing. But Sydney went to Glenn's sister's wedding.
Hmm.
Yeah. They said that they're like she was friends with the sister and that's why, but people kind of speculated like was something happening with Glenn Powell and her, but she's been single since and she's been kind of
Oh,
like seen like at music festivals. She's been seen out and about.
I like
Um
her.
oh yeah, I like her too. I mean, I love her in Euphoria. But then
Where is
also
that show, by the way? It
it's
has
well
been
that
on in like 3 years.
they kept having delays. They're about to shoot it, I think. They just like announced that
Oh
they are about
God.
to shoot. Well, Angus Cloud too. He died.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks. That was like one of my favorite. He was like one of my favorite characters.
Oh, I loved him and Lexi's
I
storyline.
agree.
But yeah, so I think that's why there was a delay. But Sydney Sweeney, Tom Brady, I wouldn't be surprised if they hooked up. I don't see this being like a long-term relationship. Apparently, it was rumored that he was also seen on the dance floor with Brooks Nader, that model. She was on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So
feel like he was on the prowl.
it seems like it. Seems
Well,
like
Giselle's
Tom
like
had
pregnant with another guy.
she had the baby.
Yeah, so he's losing right now.
You know what? I have feelings about the Tom Giselle. I've had debates about this. I've talked to men about this who are like, I can't believe Giselle left Tom. Like, when you're the GOAT, when you're that good, of course he's not going to retire or whatever, whatever. I think the opposite. I'm like, good for Giselle for saying, no, Tom. Like, if you go back and play another year, like, I'm done. I'm over this. I feel
Yeah,
like she's
yeah,
just standing her ground.
yeah, and following through with it. I mean, yeah, like he didn't have to win that last Super Bowl. I mean, Chris would kill me if he heard me say that.
Right.
But no, I agree. I feel like there was something weird going on with that.
Yeah.
And especially because I feel like Giselle like kind of backburnered her career a little bit, and she had a much bigger career than him.
Well, did you ever see I know you saw it because Chris, I'm sure, saw this. Remember when he did the TV show? It was on like Facebook though.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think it was like Tom versus Time.
Yeah, it was like something about minutes, something with
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
And they were clearly like shooting throughout the season, thinking that, it was going to result in a Super Bowl win, and they ended up losing. But anyway, I remember in that documentary her being like pretty vocal, like, I'm ready for him to be done. And this was, I think, when he was
Yeah,
still back in New England. So I think she put up with like a lot of years.
definitely. I mean, you don't like say that ultimatum once and then like follow through with it. You know what I mean? Like I'd
Yeah.
be like, "Ugh, okay, I guess another year." But clearly there was other stuff going on for a while. But
I
that
think that
stunk when they broke up. They were a great couple.
totally. And I think the fact that he retired and then unretired is what, like,
Oh yeah, that was so stupid.
that to me, I'm sure that's what broke the camel's back. Like, she was like,
Yeah,
okay, this is literally never going to end.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
But anywho, I mean, obviously I was sad to see them break up too, but he's living his best life with Sydney and Brooks. So,
Clearly.
Tom, glad you had a good weekend. Also,
Leo was there
rumor,
too. Did you see how he had like that black baseball cap on though?
yes,
Like what was with that?
he's he's like annoying like that. I think it was clearly to block the paparazzi. It's like, how about don't go to the wedding?
Yeah, or just like I'm sure there are other ways around it. I was like, maybe he has something wrong with his face.
No, I mean, maybe, but I think it was solely just so that paparazzi can't get a picture of him.
Well, Leo lives life, so
Yeah, he does. Did you see the wedding dress?
yeah.
I did not like the dress.
I didn't mind it. It was fine.
Ugh, I didn't like it. I
I
don't
mean,
like the beads down the front.
I feel like it's a little weird to wear the long sleeves like on June 27th in Italy.
Yeah.
She must have been really hot. Otherwise, I didn't think it was anything special. I was like, whatever.
It just was too
Mm.
much. I feel like I mean, I like simple in general. And there was just too much going on.
Let me look up a close-up picture because I feel like I saw it from far away and I didn't think it was like, I don't remember seeing beads on the front.
It was like buttons. You know how like a lot of times the back of a dress will have like
Oh,
one
yeah.
single row of buttons, and that's beautiful, but it was down just the front of her dress, and I just didn't like it.
I
No.
don't mind the dress. Again, very strange pick for June 27th in Italy. I'm sure they had AC.
Yeah, I'm sure they had AC. Another headline I saw this week that I'm super excited about is Daisy Edgar Jones, the one, the only. She stars in Normal People with Paul Mescal, which is like one of the best shows of our generation. Just saying. She is going to star in the new Jane Austen version or adaptation of Sense and Sensibility. I could not be more excited about this. This is like literally bridging two of my favorite media things. I love everything Jane Austen. I love Daisy Edgar Jones. Can't wait. I
I
know
like her too. What's Sense and Sensibility about?
Sense and Sensibility is about two sisters. I'm thinking about when Kate Winslet and shoot, what's her name? Emma Thompson. They did a version 19 like the mid 90s. It was actually Kate Winslet's like one of her breakout roles, I think. Um
Oh, pre-Titanic.
yeah, and she plays Marianne, and basically she's just like so emotional. Like she wants to fall in love. She wants to find the guy that's gonna like sweep her off her feet. Emma Thompson's character is like much more sensible. Like she's not. She ends up falling in
Mm,
love with someone, but she like doesn't want to let on that she likes him. She doesn't want to like go for it or like show her emotion or whatever. Basically, following their two love stories, and it's like which way is like the better way to be. Yeah, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. Stay tuned.
love
Um.
that.
Oh, also, I don't know if you'll care about this. Craig Conover, you know Craig from Craig and Paige from Summer
Yeah.
House. Okay, so
No,
he
no.
guest
Well, oh, Southern Charm.
Southern Charm. Yeah, sorry. Well, she's Summer House, he's Southern Charm, right?
Oh, okay.
He was a guest host with Jackie on the Toast last week. Big controversy. He said she said about their wedding ring. So they broke up in what, November, December, been kind of like not that great in the press. They've been kind of not attacking each other, but like it hasn't been that pleasant since. And Paige said at the reunion, she was like, he says that he bought me a ring. She goes, he's lying. Like basically he's calling him a liar. It's like that ring never was bought, that he's just making that up for sympathy. And then on the toast, he showed a photo of the ring. Oh, shoot. He showed a photo of the ring to Jackie to prove that he did buy it, which I just
Oh,
thought was like an
damn.
interesting move.
So did he buy it and not like show her or give it to her? Like, could that have been the case?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And like, I think that
Oh,
everyone believed him, but then Paige said, no, he's definitely lying about this. And because of the fact that he's never shown a ring, like he's never shown a photo, people were like,
oh,
did he buy one? Did he not? But those
hmm.
rumors were set to rest where he showed to Jackie on the toast that he did in fact buy a ring, which I just thought was interesting. That
Yeah.
set the record straight.
I also saw he like at either I think it was Kristen
Jody?
Cavallari.
Oh yeah.
No, they like she hooked up with him. They hooked
Yeah.
up. Did you see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was embarrassed. She's definitely above him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like gorgeous.
But
He's like,
Craig
ew.
pulls, I don't think he's ew.
I think he's on people only like him because he's like on Bravo.
I mean, his past girlfriends have been like tens. Like he dated
because he's on
Naomi.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Naomi is really pretty.
But I think there's a lot of people who think that Craig is very attractive.
Not my type.
He wouldn't make the fridge.
He would not make the fridge, no.
Well, I thought it was interesting that he spoke his piece on it, wanted to mention it. But last not least, Olivia Rodrigo and Ed Sheeran performed together. They performed a rendition of Ed's hit A Team at one of Olivia's concerts. I don't know where they were.
It's in England somewhere.
Was it?
It was in the British, it was in Hyde Park, British Summertime concert series. But yeah, they sang A-Team, and he posted saying he's been like a friend of Olivia's since Driver License. He says he's a proper fan. Both albums are no skips for me. I wish I said things like that I'm a proper fan. Um, but yeah, and I think they met a couple years ago, and they've still just kind of kept in touch. So we love that. And I guess she's a big fan of the A-Team, that song.
Did you listen to it?
Uh, no.
She did a really good job. Her voice like suits it really well.
I believe that. I mean, she's a really good voice.
I feel like Ed
I feel like
Sheeran, you go.
I was just gonna say that's probably the same thing. Ed Sheeran's like everybody's best friend.
Words out of my mouth. This guy's everywhere. It seems like he's just like a good hang. Like whenever you see an interview with
Yeah.
him, he seems very easy, like easygoing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like easygoing, go with the flow. Seems like a good time.
It's
I feel
those
like,
Irish people.
oh, I mean, the Irish people are
We
better.
love the Irish. Yeah.
I firmly stand by the opinion that Irish people are like better than other people. And I'm
They're
not
just
even like
happier.
Irish.
Yeah. I'm a little bit Irish, but I'm saying like people from Ireland, like not American Irish. They're always so happy. It's crazy.
So nice, so just like willing to like chat to you, have a pint, um,
Yeah. Celebrate anything.
celebrate anything. Yeah, no, Ed Sheeran seems like, well, he's not Irish.
Oh, he's not?
He's English.
Oh, damn.
Theory debunked.
Damn it. But you know what? He really loves cats, and cat lovers are good people.
Yep. Okay, fair. You know what? If you can't
Oh,
be
the
Irish, be a cat lover.
be a cat lover. No, be a cat lover first, then Irish. Um,
That's reversed in my book.
Remember we used to love the photograph video?
Oh my gosh, yes.
That was a good one.
No, honestly, there's a lot of Ed Sheeran's. I mean, I kind of go in between, like back and forth on Ed Sheeran stuff. Like he came out with that album, Autumn Variations. I listened to that entire album and I like a lot of it. But then like I miss a lot, like some of his other albums, Divide, Multiply. Like I know some of the main songs, but don't know like the full albums.
Yeah, I agree.
But he has written so many hits for so many people. I mean, he's done a ton of 1D. He's done some
Very
Rihanna.
talented.
Oh yeah, 100%. Um, so yeah, love
Yeah,
to see it.
have you ever seen him do live? Have you ever seen Ed Sheeran perform live?
No, I know he does like the loop thing on his.
Yeah, he does like a loop pedal thing, which is cool. I feel like it's cool for like a few minutes, like the whole show. It's kind of like gets old, but it is pretty cool. It's unique.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've heard of that. I would love to see him. You know what concert I want to go to this year? I think I might have said it. I really want to go to Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, I would go to Google Dolls.
Let's go. The only thing is it's
They
a
played at the
Tuesday.
oh, where is it? Is it the Hatch Show?
Bank of America Pavilion.
Yeah, yeah. That's the new name. Um, yeah, I would go see them there. I feel like I saw that.
Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's lock it in. All right, everyone. Well, I hope everyone has a great week. Happy 4th of July. We have some exciting stuff coming up. We're gonna have our friend Heather on at some point within like the next week. Can't wait to have her as our next guest. We're still gonna record Wednesday, potentially for Friday. We'll let you know. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's the holiday. Um, so yeah, but have a great rest of your week, snitches. We'll talk to you soon.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, share us with your friends, your mother, your brother, your cousin, your friend, whatever, everyone you know. And yeah, keep clicking on our stuff. And we'll see you guys later. Have a good week.
Bye.